Hi, today we're going to be making a delicious pumpkin jam with homegrown pumpkins, and then we've got lemon juice, we've got 750 grams of sugar, we're going to be using 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, we're going to be using 1 teaspoon of ginger, we're going to be using 3 to 4 cardamom pods and 600 mils of water, and it is as simple as that. So let's get going. The first thing we're going to do is put 3 to 4 cardamoms into our pot. It's just to add some flavour. And then we're going to add our pumpkin. Just turning up the gas a little bit. Want to release some of those flavours. And now we're going to put in our pumpkin. And then we're going to stir that and also add in our teaspoon of cinnamon. Then we're going just to add a cup of water, or sufficient amount of water, just to make sure that it simmers and cooks down nicely. Then we're going to cover our pot and let that simmer for until it is soft. Our pumpkin is now done. We're just going to let that cool before we blend it. And be sure to remember to take out the cardamom seeds before you blend it. We're now going to blend the pumpkin. I've taken most of I didn't put all of the water in there because it's it holds liquid quite well anyway. So if you do need some of the liquid, you can leave it to the side, but I've just made sure I've taken it out so it's not too liquidy. So here we go, we're going to blend. So this is how it looks now that it's nice and smoothly blended, ready for the next step. Now going to add our sugar into the pot. It looks like a lot of sugar, but it's a lot of pumpkin. And remember, we are making jam. So then now we're going to pour our water in. So it's about 600 mils of water, or 4 cups of water. And then we're going to stir that. So we're going to stir this until it starts to take on the form of a syrup. This will take a little while, so you do have to be patient, and you don't need to stir it all of the time, but stir it occasionally so that it doesn't stick. We can see how all of the sugar is dissolved, and we still want this to reduce quite a bit more until it becomes a little like a syrup. Now that our syrup is taking on its shape, we are going to add our pumpkin puree mixture to it. So here we go. We're going to add the ginger, ground ginger. We're adding 1 teaspoon just to give it a nice flavour, make it a little bit more flavoursome. And then we're going to add our lemon juice. So be sure not to get the seeds in, of course. We're going to leave this now to, first of all, come to a little bit of a boil, and then we're going to just let that reduce. We'll cover it up in a moment and let it reduce until it thickens. So this is how the pumpkin jam is looking. I've left it now for about 30 minutes to thicken. I'm going to give it another 10 minutes just to add that extra thickness to it. You can see just how much it's thickened, and it's spitting like crazy. But yeah, there we go. You can see that it's reduced quite a lot, and it's spitting like crazy. So I'm just going to let that cool down. You can see just how thick this has become.